You need to have a limit rank to enter. I'll press that. Like you can see here, I just got invite, join another round. So this scenario, it's worldwide with 100 people playing it. That's just crazy, and it will be nice to join. But like you can see, I cannot enter it because my rank is level 7. So I started playing the game a few days back, nothing more. I don't even have a week yet. So the game, it takes a long time to move your units. Like you can see on the map itself, this is Europe, let's say like that. We got the Russian Empire on the right. We got Russian communists. We got plenty of countries you can pick. You can play with one of them, declare war to any country that you see fit. You can attack, you can do whatever you want, you can do alliance. Like you can see here, I did a good alliance with Turkey. And we've been speaking a lot, and we decided to conquer all these the small countries here nearby that was play with AI. So it's like this, you will have AI opponents and you will have really players. I'm going to show you guys now. So this is the newspaper. We are on day 7 of the server itself, so you got a better view of the map. So I'm playing with Libya right now. Like you can see, I'm on top rank on the scenario, and you got the late news, a base build, barracks. Anything that you build on the game will be here on the news itself. If you attack any country, will be here on the, and you will see your falls, your casualties. So how many losses you did suffer from each country. Like you can see, Great Romania suffering 12k, 243 losses. Yugoslavia 5k. It's real simple. You got fortifications. You can do a lot of things in this game. You can build your own barracks, refineries, anything at all. You got it, and you can build your own units. I'm still in the big war right now, like you can see here. Going live. So I lost the armor vehicle there, just got annihilated. And since the beginning of the war, we did have 22k losses. Algeria on 27, almost 30. Been really a long war. It's like 3 days from now since we are still in war and still fighting. We got rebellions going on, coup d'etat, the most advanced nation of the world. Also, we are in the first place. The only thing now that we are missing, it's a bigger army. We don't have enough troops to deal with. So I'm going back on the newspaper. We're gonna back on day 1. Not sure if there you go, day 1. And you can see a lot of people just entering the game itself and starting to play. So in the beginning, I'm this green sector here. I'm actually Libya, so really a small country, not that big. We got invaded by Algeria. You got to try to invade my territory here. It was really fun. I just, it was my first game. I'm playing the game, and on second or third day we were getting invaded. So like you can see the map, it's this is the early map on day 1. We just started, to learn the game itself, what bottoms. You got really good, interesting community on it. You got the chat there. You can ask anything on the help chat. Anyone will try to help you, try to understand you a little better. Like you can see, we start with a lot of barracks. We really need it. We finished doing the tutorial. We start building a lot of barracks, so we need all that manpower. You can see other countries did the same, and already a few conquerors on Italia's side. A few other invasions also. This was the early games date, so we're gonna put on day 2. On day 2, the war really started. Like you can see here, the map already changed a little bit, like you can see, and we've been invaded actually. We did attack us first. So we did a small war propaganda on Libya. But he actually started on 1614 war propaganda. So let's day 1, beginning of the war. Algeria army crossed the border without declaration. An army of inspection approached the city of Mosul. So this, you can write your own articles, you can add it if you wish. So we did have a small fun here. We've been doing a few articles also. Algeria was a really big country, actually on the first on economic states. And like you can see here, all the fires means a lot of combat going on. You can see the info buildings. We did have a few losses already on the early game stage. We managed to go for the counterattack. We managed to capture a city from Algeria also. You got your reports, you got everything on the game. It's very easy to do. This is day 3. Like you can see, a lot of action going on. It's really pretty. I didn't save the game until the beginning of March, so it wasn't that bad. So we got most advantaged nations. So we got Libya, it's me, and Turkey on day 3. Turkey, it's our ally. Like you can see on the right here, it's been invading the smaller countries here. And the Russian also did the same. They've been exploring the map. The map is just changing every time. On day 4, that's day 4. This is really 24 hours day planning. So you need to make sure you got a big army. You need to make sure you got a really good defense in case if you get invaded by the night time. Like you can see, day 6, a lot of changes. The map itself changing the colors. We managed to counterattack and we managed almost to conquer it. And now day 7, it's our current day. So we are on the first on VPs. We got 74. Most defense nation of the world. We are on first with 10%. Like you can see here on the information tab, we got really big news going on. Fortification, building types, anything that go for conquering cities, losing troops. So you can do allies. The max allies you can have on this in this scenario is only 3. So I managed to persuade Turkey to enter on alliance with me. So we are trying to gain our strength here on the border near Egypt. We are trying to invade Egypt, but they got really big army there. So we got a few divisions already done. We got 9 divisions here. We got medium tank, light armor vehicle. We got 6 divisions of infantry. Also 4 divisions of infantry. Another off track, let's say like that, armor car. We already got a few ships. We got Sabir. We got a submarine. We got 2 destroyers already built, and we're already on the shore on Libya. trying to scout everything that we can. We got even spy network, we got research, spy, and diplomacy. We're gonna go for diplomacy. We've been looking for the newspaper, so you can see the map. So here you can see which countries your its active players, like you can see. A few ones already give up, I guess. We got still active Great Finland, Turkey, German, Italy, Caucasus, and the X means it's AI player. We are in war with Algeria still. It's day 7 and we're still on war. So in 7 days, the scenario started with 22 active players. It's all new players, never played before, so it was really fun to learn the game and to do a few strats. Again, you can do a lot of measures and trades with your allies or opponents in the game. Like you can see, we got a coalition here. So we got Turkey. So we started by warning Algeria when he did first attack me on 10/20. So 5 days back, like you can see, it's 25th October. On day 20, we did have a warning to him: fall back, your army, last warning. But he's still pushing on us, so but this circle means he just give up the game. So it's actually the AI took her over and it's playing for him. So we've been speaking a lot with Turkey. We started by inviting him for a few couple of rights. So this was on day 21, 2 days after our invasion. So I'm so glad to announce that I would like to make a coalition with you against any enemy, so that the territories on our side might be deprived of our border, so we could conquer anything around us if you are meant to see the empire is corrupt. Okay, and we demand right of way, so it means I can go for his territories and pass through. We got peace, also concurred. We got share of map, and he did have he actually responded to me. So it begins. So I started. So your plans will be Syria and Iraq and Egypt. If I sing, you could share Egypt after you finish Syria, and you could attack it, divided 50-50. Like you can see, you can interact with the players and make trades, divide territories if you wish. Any territory that you conquer, you can share or give away to a friend of your alliance or coalition. So like you can see, you actually attack Syria and Iraq. The only problem we having it's Egypt. Right now we are trying to make a surprise attack. We still didn't declare war. We got plenty of troops on the neighbor borders already. We got a few ships. We are trying to expand our colonies. We are trying to expand as soon as possible, and the idea of the game itself, it's to be a supreme leader of the world. So you will need allies if you wish. If you wish to last longer in the game, it will be more easy if you have allies. So like you can see here, we've been talking a lot, we've been doing a few conversations, and we decided to attack Egypt. We even got sharing intelligence, so we are sharing our spy network, and we are preparing a good attack on 2-3 days. We still decided to wait a little bit longer. So we are trying to make time. I'm going to show you the espionage tab. Like you can see, you can buy spies and you can defend your territories with it, you know, counter espionage. So counter espionage, so it's really simple. So we are getting every type of information on Egypt right now. Like you can see here on day 7, this is all the news that it gives us. So the country belongs to a player, but the player it's actually offline, so it's inactive. So it's the AI taking over. You can do a lot of damage to it. You can destroy, you can decrease morale, you can do counter information, reveal armies even. Like you can see here, we actually got intel on his supplies, following resources, 65k of food, boxes, all supplies. We got a lot of manpower, plenty of iron, oil, and raw materials. A lot of cash also. And then we got plenty of trade. Everything that we can see from him. We got revealed 8 armies on Cairo, like you can see it. It's actually involving the industry right now, so we need to be careful with it. We on El Alamein we find another 3 army sites, so it will be difficult for us to invade. We only got a few intel. Like you can see here, you got your chat tab, you got the coalition channel, you got the help tab. You can ask anything. These guys are fantastic. They will be here to help you out. They will be here to give you a hand on anything that you don't know. And if you wish to learn the game itself, I really suggest you go and press on help. And this, it's not all bad. We are doing really fine. Like you can see, Turkey, it's really a big country right now. They invade and conquer almost everything that, as we agree. We are just having a small problem here on invading the rest of Algeria. Like you can see, we still got plenty of infantry on the maps defending. Two divisions there. We got a Scott car and another division. So we are going to stop our troops. We took too long to reinforce our invasion force, so we lost a lot of troops. We are trying to combine a few infantry units to move forward. I'm gonna fall back a little bit. So we got 2 light tank brigades. They are not that strong, but they are fast. And we are trying to reinforce our attack point here, so we can go for a big invasion. So the idea is to push the enemy forward and to finish this before we attack Egypt. We already got a few ABs already done. You got the construction tab here, your production selection also, rally points, spies. It's very simple. This is really very simple gameplay. And the only problem is that you need to be patient. The game itself takes long days. Like you can see here, you got our information tab. So we started from, we are on the Shelfa, yeah. That is the province name here. And we are trying to send these 2 tank brigades to this sector here. but it will take a long time. Like you can see on the travel time, 9 hours and 53 minutes to go. So this is the real timeline of your zone. So so they will arrive on October 26th at 4:17. They will arrive there. So it will take a long time to invade a country and to conquer it. So like you see here on all these provinces here on a slight different color from the main core province. Like you can see the flag even changed it. So it belongs to Algeria. To have this province on our control, we need to control everything, and we need to increase our morale. The morale is very important. You can have rebels on your country, and that would be really bad for you. We've been dealing with a few rebels on the front line, but we managed to deal and conquer back a few cities. We actually lost 2 cities for the rebels, and that was bad for us because we did have a lot of infantry that we are suffering. On the top side here, you can see our supplies and resources. So we got our currency, it's money, of course. We got raw materials, oil, or fuel. We got metal, we got manpower, we got goods, and we got food. Our food supply is -5 by our timing, so that's bad. We are trying to maintain a very stable economy. So we're gonna press here so we can see this tab. So it's our tab for raw materials. We got oil. You can buy, you can trade, you can do very good agreements if you wish. There's a lot of information you need to know and a lot of stuff you can do on the game itself. So you got the economic states of the game. Again, all this takes hours to complete. If you want to invade a country, it will take you forever for it. So you need to make sure you got enough troops, you need to make sure you got enough supplies to keep going with your trades. So for now we are fine, we got enough supplies going around. We are actually building tanks, and like you can see our tanks are deploying here. We're gonna pick this brigade and we're gonna send to the front line. We are trying to make an army, so it will take 11 hours just to reach that point. So it's really a long trip. Like you can see, 11 hours and 7 minutes it will take to reach that area. So we're gonna pick our main capital, that is Tripoli. You can change your capital anytime as you wish, and it's really cheap. So we're gonna press on construction tab. Like you can see, you got your levels and industry complex, fortification, infrastructure, naval base, air base. You can build anything at all, but it takes time. It takes one day and 12 hours just to level up, and that is very important that you don't go too far and don't waste all your supplies on upgrading your stuff or building up new refineries. You need to make sure you got your supplies going on the green all the time. Like the only problem for now for us is only the food. It's food supplies are really low. So my best decision was to upgrade our factory here. It's on level 3. It's going for level 3 actually. You can press on the icon of information, like you can see here. Let's see what benefits we can have. So it's on level 2 for now. It's building in progress. Remaining building time 1 day and 2 hours 33 minutes and 51 seconds. It will give you supplies. Like you can see, you trying to increase our supply, right? So it will be reduce production on 30%, and our unit production speed 150. So it means your troops will take less timing on construction. But since we don't have any barracks there, we're gonna press on Tripoli. There you go. So you guys get an idea. Like you can see here, we got level 3 barracks, industry level 3. We got militia, and our, like you can see here, our time on the building our troops, it's only 6 hours. So you need to evolve your industry, you need to evolve your barracks, you need to make sure you got at least 1 or 2 cities on really on a good stage, so you can bring a lot of troops to the game itself. For now we don't have manpower, so I'm not conscripting any more troops. We're gonna press on the icon again. So the military troops is really cheap and it only cost me 6 hours to produce them. I can, you know, make huge armies with them and use them on defense because they are really terrible on attacking. Not that bad. At least we got our troops already on level 2, so that's good. You need also to level up your armies. You will start on level 1 and you go on and go on until you reach level 5. So here you can see the attacking points. If we decide to attack an infantry squad or an infantry division of our opponent, we will deal only 1.8 damage to it, and against armor it's 0.4, and if we attack on a city we only got a small bonus of 0.1, but our defending bonus is 2.7, 0.6, and against airplanes 0.8. So they are really strong on defense. So we are using our militia only to defend our countryside, only to defend the cities and so on. So we are using it like a defense type of unit, like a guard unit, let's say like that. So now we, like you can see, we got our basic main infantry. It's level 2 also. So for level 2 you need the barracks level 1, industry complex level 1, research infantry level 2. So also we don't have enough troops to bring it, and it takes 16 hours to produce this unit. And now you can see the strength against armor class divisions. So our units are really strong against, they are a little bit better now against infantry and against armor also. So we got a really good bonus, and our defending points also, it's very good, very useful. So on defense we got 4.5, 1.5 air against armor, 1.5 against aircraft. And attacking we got 3.0, 1.0 and 0.6. Again, we are making a lot of militia troops just to be on defense. They also cost less food supply since we are running out of food. So we need to make sure we got cheaper units that can at least defend our territories on the map. Then you got the armored divisions, and you got motorized infantry also. You got armor, like you can see here. We can even produce artillery if we wish, anti-tank, anti-air. We actually got enough supplies for it, and so we're going to make artillery. We actually don't have any, and it will be nice to have on the field. So the artillery, it's very unique. So it can bombard all units from a distance without taking damage. So we will attack from the distance, and it's really good. You know, best place behind the front line while tanks and if we engage to close combat. So it's really fair unit to have on the field. We can do a lot of damage. It's 1.5 for each time that we attack, and 1.0 on any armor class divisions. On cities it's 1.0. Oceans, or you know, yeah, oceans is 0.7. It's not bad. So we're gonna build one. There you go. Our produce time will take well, it will take a long time to finish. So it will take 13 hours and 19 minutes to finish our unit there. We got our air tab. So we got everything unlocked already, but we are lack on money. We actually need to increase our money. So not bad. We got strategic bomber, naval bomber, tactile, interceptor. Then we got the naval interface. Still on level 1. I'm trying to unlock my battleships and the cruiser. We got the secrets. We got rockets level 1, rocket fighter, railroad gun. This is awesome and very great to play with it. So it does a lot of more damage than the normal artillery piece that we are building right now. You can see 3.5 on attack. He actually kills a unit by one shot, or a tank, you may say it. It will kill it. It's awesome. It's very strong and it makes a difference. We got commando strips also. They are very good. Like you can see, you can use them. You can use it on attacking on any terrain like mountains or deserts. They are the best strips that you will have. I'm trying to unlock them as soon as possible, but most of your research will depend on your daytime, so there's a balance to it. So you cannot go for a early nuke if you are not on the right day. So the balance itself of the game will depend on your daytime. So like you can see, you got the nuclear rocket, and you can kill anything, doesn't matter. Like you can see here, you can destroy anything that actually does a lot of damage, and it's just funny. It does on attacking, it does 3,000 points. So if you got like an army with 8 divisions there, you will lose everything by one rocket. So the rockets are really crazy, but you will need to be on a different level. Like you can see, you need to research the nuclear rocket, nuclear reactor, and a base level 3. But don't forget, there's a limit on the range type, so you cannot go and attack for long distance. You need to be careful with. You also can carry it, you know, you can transport on the tracks your nuclear bomb and go for the next base that you got, air base, and deploy it. But again, you're going to need to level up that base on level 3 so you can deploy the rocket and attack your opponent base. It does a lot of damage, but you need to pay a lot of raw materials. So and you need to have a lot of cash also. It's not that cheap, but it's very very great to use it, and with a couple rockets you can destroy fully armies, and then you can invade. Then you got nuclear bomber, that's even worse. It does less damage to it, but still it's very very util. It can go for long distance, and it's also costly. Okay, so we did see the tab on our troops. Again, you can see the entire map, since this is a scenario type of map. Again, you can attack any country, you can make your own allies, you can do anything that you wish. The circle means it's an inactive player, so it's AI under control. Well, it seems like Yugoslavia is losing the war. There, it's losing all the entire territories here. So we got Italy still active. The idea is to control and conquer Egypt. So I can, in case if worst case scenario, I can send my troops through Egypt and give support to my ally here against the Russian front if it's needed. We are trying also to invade Greece. Like you can see, Greece is controlled by a computer player, so AI. So the idea is to scout ahead, see what the enemy got. It's already preparing a few armies. Like you can see, you got plenty of armored divisions and a few soldier stirrups also. So you can see the strength of his army here on the tab, 17.6. So it's trying to invade. It will go for the invasion on Egypt here, and so I will need for him to please conquer off all these territories here. So when I invade, I will be conquering and invading at the same time. I'm going to push till Cairo if I can, but I think that the small army that we got here, it's still not enough. We need to buy airplanes. We lost our own, so hopefully we'll be okay with it. So we don't have any air superiority. We actually need to buy a lot of air units. At least bombers will be nice. Interceptor bombing. We need a lot of fighters. We need boats. We need anti-air. We need anti-tank. We need artillery. We still need more tanks on the field itself. We need more infantry. Just there's no end. You will be so busy on trying to make a strategy level, and then you need to make sure you are building the right unit. So we saw our diplomacy, we saw our newspaper, and now we are going for the research tab. So here on the top side, first of all, so this game is really balanced because of this control on the day. So we got available on day 1, we got level 1 infantry on the first day. You just need to search for it. On day 4 you got level 2 infantry. Day 8 you got level 3, but that is only for tomorrow. We will try to unlock motorized infantry. They are really strong, very useful on the field, so they are fast also, so it would be nice to have a couple of infantry motorized. So this is our infantry tab. Like you can see, it can go forever. And day 40, it's level 7 and level 6. Not bad. You can see a lot of upgrades we need to do. So they will get even stronger by day. So if you got your troops up to date, it means at least you will have at least advantage on the field, but also depends on your opponent. So we got armor divisions now. We got armor car, light tank, medium tanks here. We still, again, it's only day 8 to unlock it. It's not available yet. We got heavy tanks, we got tires, that's cool, but it's only for day 24, so till there you need to conquer a lot. We got tank destroyers, we're gonna have unlock it tomorrow, also gonna try it. Anti-tanks, artillery, SP artillery. Like you can see, it's also on day 16 available. We got anti-air and we got SP anti-air also available on day 8, on day 16. Day 16. Like you can see here, day 2, we already got our bombers researched, but we need supplies to start building them up. Because we don't have any airplanes now, because we lost our interceptors on the new game stage. We got really a good push from opponent. And we need a few tactical bombers, will be nice. I'm going to try to build at least two or three, maybe 4. 4 intercept would be nice. At least 1 tactic bomber, 1 strategic bomber, and 1 naval also. On day 8, we can go for level 2. Like you can see, they will be even stronger. We got naval. Like you can see, we already got the level 2 unlock, but I'm trying to still research the battlefield and the cruiser. So we are a little bit behind there on the tech tree by the ships, but still we are the advanced country in the world for now. Day 8, we're gonna have rockets already available, and we're gonna have a railroad gun also, and commandos that will be really cool, and nuclear power. Till we can go for the atomic bomb will take a long time. So the atomic bomb you need level 3 on and day 24. So wow, it will take a long time, really long time to advance on the scale. Again, the game is very balanced because we are day 7 on the gameplay. So only tomorrow all the countries that are on the scenario can research and evolve their trip. So the game is not going that badly. We got our coalition here. So we are only 2 players. Like you can see, our score is 123. So we start. We are actually a member on the same faction. You can see here. You can invite. You can change your pictures here. You can change the name. You can put a description if you wish. You can send the membership. You can apply for any coalition's events. So we start our alliance on day 21, 21 of 10. So it's been like 4 days and we are doing really fine. We've been exploring a lot of the map, and then I just give him the leader point there. So I guess he's trying to invite Caucasus, that it's this country here on our north side. Would be nice at least if we got an ally here, you know, at least we if we get invaded by the Russian Empire, uh, we got a debuff here, you know, for to defend. It will take a few days just to conquer him. For now, our strategies will be on Egypt, Greece, and we are trying to sink to invade Italy and conquer it also. Maybe Bulgaria. Maybe you could go for the attack and conquer it, would be nice also. We only got a play on Yugoslavia. But I'm still behind, so it's been like 4 days. 4 days just to conquer this guy, and it's taking me a lot of troops, a lot of time just to conquer it. Algeria was really a big country. From this point here, got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 provinces that we conquered on 4 days of fighting and sending troops back and forward. So the game is not going that well as I think. We are winning the war, but it's taking forever, and we need to be prepared to invade Egypt as soon as possible. Again, we are missing a lot of airplanes. At least we are working on our artillery on it. Yeah, we can do a few upgrades if we wish. We only got a few buildings, but it's more than enough. The only problem is it's on food supplies, and it's very low. So we only got two places that are to produce food for us. One of them is this small territory here. So need to improve our industry complex here, so we can gain more supplies from it. For that, we're gonna need to have some more coin. We need how many dollars do we need? Okay, so we need 7k 500. Hold on, we got almost 5. Okay, so we can sell our supplies. Let's see what we're going to sell. Okay, I'm gonna sell a little bit of iron. Maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna sell oil. There you go. There you go. We got 10k now. I'm gonna do an upgrade here. So it will take 1 day and 5 hours and 59 minutes. It takes a long time to upgrade, but it will be nice. It will be on level 2. It's level 1 for now. So on level 2 we're gonna have 20% on the income production, and our unit production speed will increase also. So we're going to be available to deploy troops more easy and faster. It will take less time to produce an infantry unit or any motorized armor. Like you can see, it will take less timing. For now, the only problem that we are facing is food shortage. We are trying to deal with it with a lot of buildings, so we are trying to improve our industry sectors on those improvements. At the same time, we are trying to make a preparation of war on Egypt. Our friends are already here waiting for it to invade. Also, we already got 2 airplanes waiting for to scout ahead to invade. Okay, so for now, everything that we needed to do, it's done. We don't have enough manpower. We also need to repair those sectors that we conquered. So I'm gonna repair first the air base. It will take 9 hours and just a few supplies. But yeah, everything is damaged because we conquered this region. So we need to repair all the buildings that we attack. Our main objective will be to conquer and finish Algeria, and then we're gonna conquer Tunisia. Will be nice, so will be a little bit safer for us. We got Morocco's here on the left side. We got Spain, Portugal, but the only problem I see that we could face will be Italy. Let's say if Italy got a really big army, they can go straight in to my cities. But at least we got some bunkers already. We got fortifications on the mid coast lines, but it's not that many, just a few. So we are on level 7. You will earn points by combat, by winning battles, losing battles, by conquering sectors or province, and by leveling up also. Trying to reach level 8 so we can go for a world map scenario. So it'll be like 100 people playing on it. It will be really crazy. I think you can have at least 10 members on the same side. It'll be fun. Hopefully we gonna have a good opportunity to pick a faction also. But the game itself, it depends on the countries that you play. So you will start with level 1, but some units will be already unlocked. So for example, if you play with France, you will have ships already on the field, while I need to research and I need to explore just to have the ships deploying. So a few things will be different on German, for example. It's also taking a long time for him to conquer the territories. I'm not sure why, but I see that Italy, it's just conquering Austria, being conquered by Italy, and expanding his territories really fast also. And in Germany, it's just taking a long time to conquer these 2 sectors, Netherlands and Belgium. Okay, so that's it. It's really a simple game, and you win gold. You will earn gold by being here on the scale of the game itself. Okay guys, that's it. It was really a simple tutorial and gameplay. So it's really cool game. it's, I'm really a fan of it. I really enjoy it also. Uh, it's it's really difficult. When you start, it's really difficult. You don't know what to do. You don't know what the idea of the gameplay is. So the idea it's to start uh, evolving your faction itself. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be here on the late night. And tomorrow I will be streaming this game also, just a few minutes of it, so maybe an hour or two, because we're gonna need to invade Egypt, so hopefully we'll be fine. I'm not sure if it will be tomorrow or maybe the next day, but we are preparing really big force to attack. Okay, so that's it. You don't need to save. You just need, to quit the game. Just press X there, and the game will be saved on the servers. The servers it's always online, and this is really PvP modes. It's really fun. So you got plenty of scenarios to enter and to play with it. We got games, and you can add any games mode that you wish to play. There you go. We are actually playing on Europe. We got Pacific, America, Civil War, 9.1, the World on War. This is quite cool. We're quite level 8, so you need to rank up. This is all the modes that you can play. The game is free. You don't need to pay. On the beginning of the game, make sure you don't spend all your gold. But yeah, you will earn gold by being on the front page on the newsletter. So you need to be on the advance. You need to have a few things like VP scan. So not bad. Been really a good game. I guess I really like it. It took me a while from the beginning. I thought this will be just another bad game, something like that. But no, it's really fun. It's really fun and it's very enjoyable. But it takes a lot of time to move your trip. So if you got like 20 minutes of your time